Good evening. So, I started learning how to play guitar today. And you know what? It's frustrating. It's annoying not being good at something, and I never played guitar growing up. I think the last time I touched a guitar was in grade 5. But it reminded me, as I was doing it, that a lot of people try new things, get frustrated, and then they quit because it's embarrassing being bad at something. It's embarrassing when you feel like you're just learning and everybody's judging you for being shit. But I wanted to make a video just reminding people not to give up on the thing that they've started doing. Just because it's embarrassing, just because you're frustrated, don't give up. It's not worth it. You know, I've never played guitar. I've never been good at an instrument, any instrument. I could play My Heart Will Go On the recorder, and it's beautiful. But that's it. That's the only thing I've been good at. I've never been able to read sheet music. I've never been able to do anything like that. And you know what? It's kind of embarrassing when I'm practicing in front of my girlfriend or in front of my coworkers because I bring my guitar to work. But I just want to tell you to keep trying. It's okay. It's okay to fail at something you've never done before because you've never done it before. That's the thing. You've never practiced. Like, look at an A chord. I learned an A chord today. That shit's crazy. How are your fingers supposed to all fit? These don't fit. So, I'm struggling. But also, I'm not going to quit. I want to learn how to play guitar. And even though I'm not good at it, and even though I feel like it's going to be a long road and it's hard, I want to do it. And I want to remind people that it's okay to be bad at something that you're just starting. It's okay to be bad at something that you started a year ago or 2 years ago. As long as you're practicing and you care and you're moving uphill, that's all anyone can ask. Don't feel embarrassed because honestly, most people are just impressed that you're doing something new. A lot of people spend all their time not doing anything except the things that they're already good at. It takes a lot of bravery to step outside of that and to try something new and scary and different. So anyway, I just wanted to remind you that it takes courage to learn something new. It takes courage to suck, and it takes courage to show people what you've learned when you still feel like you haven't learned it well enough. You know, it's funny. I actually met a guy today. He was telling me, he said, oh, my English is terrible. He was a Chinese man. He said, my English is terrible. And this is after he'd been talking to me for 10 minutes in English. Like, I can't talk to him in Mandarin for 30 seconds because I only know 2 phrases, and one of them's ni hao, and the other is the Mandarin name for Singapore, which I won't try to pronounce. So, those are my Mandarin words. But he was embarrassed. He said, oh, my English is bad. It's like, your English isn't bad. You're a lot better than you think. You're just learning something new. And for the people that are trying to pick up an instrument or a language, or maybe they're trying to run for the first time in their life, yes, other people are going to see that you're bad, and that's okay. Because what you think they're seeing is that you're bad. But what they're seeing is actually that you're moving uphill. Sometimes people hate you for moving uphill. Sometimes people hate you for improving. That's because they're jealous, and they're resentful, and they're angry. And that's their own problem. But you're not showing the world that you suck at something, though you do. But what you're showing the world is that you're moving uphill. And that's something you should be proud of. Never be ashamed of moving uphill. Learning a new skill. Trying to be better in some way that you haven't ever been before in your life. So anyway, I just wanted to make this video and say, keep moving uphill. Keep trying. It's okay to be bad when you just start. It's okay to be bad for a while. If you're on like 5 or 10 years of the thing and you're still not good, maybe consider switching. But or just call it a hobby. But if you are actually trying at something, it's okay, and you will get better. And I'll see you higher up on the mountain, I guess. But yeah, that was all that was on my mind today. Let me know about a time that you were scared and that you still tried, that you still decided to do something that you were really bad at that was new to you. And then tell me when you realized you were really good at it. Or maybe you disagree with me. Maybe you think that all the work should be put in the dark, and that, you know, you should never show people how you sweat. I know people who think like that. Some successful people who think like that. Personally, I like to show people my struggle because I think it helps them understand how someone would arrive there. But either way, let me know. Have a good night.